Laura, right now you are in between the 4th and 5th level. I'm on the 5th level. You can get here through the emergency hatch. Watch out, the hatch is located on the other side of the tower.
Okay, but you mind actually directing me? Also, I'm trying to figure out if that's the same voice actor as D2 for Kim. Might be. I'm going to assume Steam's bad. It feels like a safe assumption. God, I wish she had a quick turn. What's this? Is a thing? Oh boy. Why are there conveyor belts? Why is there a conveyor belt in the fence? Oh, bollocks. Wait. I said wait. Wait. I was going to talk about the gun and all. So the problem we're into here now is that we have a maze where it's just you're being told, no, don't go this way. It's not with a wall, it's with a beep and all the things. Alright, well, I guess I need to find another way then. Because I have no means of dealing with them. And as the whole vent thing's really... My enthusiasm has been repeatedly punted in the bollocks. Oh, let's go. It's about the gun and the gun being given and taken away rapidly. I actually don't mind that. That idea of, oh, I have a gun now, you can deal with them, and it being taken away from you immediately. Nothing wrong with that. I like actually, messing around with that kind of thing. Where it's just you strengthen the player and you take away from them because then now they know what they're missing type of thing. Like the player having a gun, but no ammo, and it being like that for like 2/3 of the game. That kind of thing. Whereas it's, this, you have a gun. Odds are good that you're going to fire this gun, but there's never any ammo. And then when you find the ammo, you have that, aha. That kind of thing, using mechanics and so on to give the players that big just rush just from a simple little thing like finding some ammo. I don't know, I feel like the system deprivement is a thing that is horribly underutilized. Let's go back into the vent. I guess we're going to just have forward. Charge station for nothing. This is all I found is a charge station. So I pressed the button because I was thinking, is it possible there could be something in here? Because there's no room for a gun in here. Why would you press the... Knowing what I know now about how this thing charges, why would you press the button? And why would you be confused? You used one of these things. Alright, so this whole section to the side is purely to charge the gun. I wonder if we were on beginner, if we would still have the gun. Right. I guess nothing else. Um. What do I do exactly? Charge station. The vent. Charge station. Yep. My options are limited. Is the position random, perhaps? Do I just need to run immediately? That doesn't seem smart. Swear to God, if this is the same vent. I think at a certain point, the beeps are useless. I feel like I'm okay, here's the problem. I was going to say, I feel like I may need to take a break to reset myself from the frustration. Because right now, I'm not trying to invest myself in the game. I'm just annoyed. But I can't, because if I want to, I need to save, which is going to take resources. And if I want to load the game, it's going to take resources. Do you see the problem I'm running into here? Here's the computer. Can I do anything with the computer? Can I use... Can I use anything? Can I not trace it with his fingers? Oh, good, more. Who's this? George. Well, does that not mean it's open? No. I thought the handle was in... whatever. Zav turned to kind of apathy and diminished enthusiasm. Lars has turned to anger. The door's not an option. No? No. So we need George's key. Wait. Books? What about books? We can't books, but we can look at books. Which maybe we have to... Maybe we need... Yeah. I know it makes no sense. I'm trying to see what this says in the top right. I don't know what it is. For a split second I thought it said Laura. It's all I can think of now is right back into the vents, back to another pissing maze. Where I need to find my way to the correct vent is going to get me... Okay, alright, good. Please have a map. That's not... Laura, that's not how computers work. This is George's computer. Don't touch. This is George's computer. Don't touch. Kim, instead of just staring at me through the camera, how about you do something? Also, the fact too that apparently at some point technology has regressed and we're back to 4x3 CRTs and back to also just giant beige towers. And also printers. I wonder why we're looking at this picture. Picture's an option. Can I do anything with the picture? Do I have any picture objects? Finger the picture. No. Another card reader. It's not my card reader. What? What? The fact that the obvious thing to assume is that this is tied to the vent. But the only way I can think that it's tied to the vent would be if it stopped the fans. Wait, how did I get back into the vent? Picture. This. Wait, I need to... No. I pressed up. That brings us in. Yes, vent. So I don't go back into the vent. I don't think I can free. Look, I'm holding in C. Nope. Alright, so what do we have? Fingers? Do you want fingers? Do you want fingers? Do you want Kimberly's number? Save. Do you want my ear thingy? Okay, so alright, so whatever we have to do is in this room. That's good. Okay, do I plug something into you? Alright. Look over here. Okay. Just press forward. Okay. I mustn't have pressed up here. I only pressed A. New card. G190. It's a totally natural way of holding things. I don't know about you. When I pick up something, I only pick it up with my fingertips and I'll twist my wrist into some way that I can sort of read it. Seriously, is that it? It's the kind of thing that the load penalty does is that there's a little bit in horror games when you save, you have that, well, I'll start here. And so you can kind of get into, you kind of mildly kill tension. I'm just going back on the save. So like, you know, having this kind of removes that, and so means that saves don't have that, well, I'll start from here, so what? Even still though. So I have to use that card every time I want to climb out of. I do wonder, all the systems that are here I'm actually totally fine with. I think it's just how slow the game is to play. I think that's a big part of it. When everything about it feels like a hassle, the more that it presents just drag me down. It's like there, I mashed and it takes maybe about 2 seconds before the UI will pop up. And then we have to wait then as it loads the scene, and with just acting she's going to eat it first and then she puts it in. And you may be shocked about the ladder going up, and then we need to very slowly, rung by rung, ascend to the vent. Obviously, the whole point of the ladder thing is so that you will get the key card, so that means we could trap the player until they get the key card because they're going to need it. I understand the intent. The intent is fine. The problem I'm running into is I'm running around the same boring grey and silver halls with some beeps, and I'm supposed to figure out where I'm going, and along with the beeps and the silver grey halls, we also have to contend with steam and feckin' conveyor belts in the vents. Ugh. It's like I don't feel tension anymore. It's just, I just... Like the training had more tension than the main game has had. Because it hasn't had all the surrounding bullshit in the way. Because there's now, if it gets to the point there where I can't do anything, so that means I need to go to events to reset the room. But to do so requires me to sit through mandatory cutscenes. But I need to reset the room. Sometimes but it's not even my fault. Whereas it's the first time I came out of here, there was an enemy just directly in front of me with nothing I can do. I'm going to say this game is worse than... Like, what am I supposed to do here? Are you just right here? Conveyor. See, D1, the problem, the game moved exceptionally slower than us. You had a 2-hour time limit, but it was an adventure game where you couldn't fail. D2, the game had a lot of incredibly big environments that never necessarily the clearest direction where to go, so there's some stumbling, and stumbling could take a lot of time. But you moved decently fast, and the interiors were, for like the adventure sections this year, weren't that big. You still move kind of slow in them, but again, they weren't that complex. But then you did have random battles which utterly killed the pacing. I think it's just the one-hit kill nature of this is what currently makes me think it's the worst of the three. I fully anticipate being back at the start. Back at the start. Right. Really wish the lights weren't flashing red. You actually here? Not. Right, so around the conveyor belt, we take our first right. That takes us to this room, alright. I fully anticipate this not being that big. It's just hope that the beeps work in your favor. Come on. Alright, so we go in here, we need to take a right. We just hope for the best. I mean, if nothing else, there must be a door that's going to require the key card. What's the keypad? And if nothing else, at least I got the key card before I see that door. Because if I saw that door before I got the key card, not happy. Would not be happy. That's sick. Guess they're both after me. Do 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 do. Some of the worst prog I've ever listened to. This game's a tedious misery. Absolute tedious misery. Hold on, I read. Alright, we're looking at the manual. There. Jill Cuniff of the band Lucius Jackson is the voice of Laura Lewis. Oh, she has a surname. Read before using. Yep, I'll do that. Let's take online. Good for it. Start control. This 1 through 3. Search mode. Moving around rooms using them. Safe haven. The Vex network. Save data. Move cartridges using the VPS. Shoot enemies. Crew members. Look at them there. All being all crewy and memory. Here's the thing. I fully expect this to be a hard, given the subtlety of some of the design in D2. See, explore the Biocraft. Biocraft? Aki makes its way homeward through lonely vastness, its crew sealed in the long night of cryogenic suspension. Like a great steel heart, the spacecraft hangs floating in the black space. Shipboard systems register normal, and everything is quiet. Darkness, cold, silence, and time. These are the elements of the void. In space, it is all there is. Except for all those stuff on it. The Yankees network system monitors low-level neural activity in the Copass capsule. Dreams trouble Laura Lewis's sleep. Visions of war in the homeland strobe and scatter flashes across her frozen mind. The data is recorded. The sensors scan on. On the lower deck, a systems failure in the storage bay is followed by a sudden impact explosive force. The main computer engages its emergency program sequence to rouse the crew from their deep hibernation. Laura awakens and the nitrogen solution dissolves into mist, but clouds of uncertainty remain in her mind. Her life functions are stable, but memories have been lost. Really? Affecting her again? It happens, or not again, but it happens indeed too. Amnesiac and dazed, she starts up the network console, searching for clues to her identity. The video phone directory connects her with Parker, the ship's engineer, but the shock at the initiated calling off voice. Parker gestures and futility, but suddenly a friend tremor rocks and shock. Clark can look on, watches retreat. Vid room, terror, energy gun, fire, no effect. Takes arterial spray, whoosh, splush, like a sprinkler. There's something aboard the Aki. It was more than something. An unseen predator, an enemy. Harmless fun stop, survive. Get started. Connect your console controller, you dipshit. Okay. Well, this also be played with a 3D control pad. It had an analog stick, you see. Okay, so pre-game starts. Yep. Control Laura's movements. Highlight selections. Selection. Perform actions. Call up. Scroll through item display. Yes. Movement. Frame rate gun. Yep. Run. Turn head. Side step. Side step. Look. Look. Okay, we got all that. Starting the game. This 0. It features stuff. Oh. Oh, I thought that was big of a go. Alright, that makes more sense. If it's in front of you, it's high pitched, medium side to side, and it's low if it's up your arse, right? Pitch changes, life form. Frequency of the twin pulses increases as life approaches. Coming nearby progress the pulses. Yep. The enemy is highly intelligent. That's questionable. It will attack when it senses another life form facility distracted by sounds such as footsteps, so it may be visible to walk quietly rather than run. Yep, I already got that part. Shooting. The engine gun can be full charge for only a few seconds. Yep. Short range. Yep. There are 4 types of energy gun throughout the game. Or throughout the Aki. Each holds number of images. Gun type 4 has a limited number of energy bursts and does not need to be charged. Obviously the last gun in the game, or something you get in a theoretical New Game Plus. The widest game would require a New Game Plus. Who knows? Yep. Oh boy. It's not looking good for any information we must. Right, so what you're telling me is I've missed nothing. At least nothing that the manual would tell you. That's unfortunate for my enthusiasm. I was hoping like there's going to be something that must like you can make a map at any time by doing blah 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 blah. Or something to that effect. You know? But no. But no. No but. No but. Oh, for God's sake. Here's the problem we're running into. The point of tension, the horror, the atmosphere, it's gone. It's gone. It died somewhere in these vents and it is currently festering away. This should be tension. It should be. But making a maze with invisible enemies, with unentering peepings, where I need to use fucking UI that's sluggish as hell. My enthusiasm is low, and I'm just going to say right now, you may notice the sound a little bit different. That is because recording got interrupted. It broke a little. Salvageable. But like, what you didn't see was me walk around here for a little bit more and going, ugh. So I've had a little bit of a reprieve, which I hoped would, you know, I would hope it would put a little bit of life back into me and go, ah yes, time to return to enemy zero, time to wander the grey maze. I'm just going to say right now, if I didn't play D2, oh my god, we're back here. If I didn't play D2, I would have stopped playing. I don't know if it's because I'm doing this for a thing in October. I don't know if that's the thing. Is it because of the recording and my patience for its tedious ways is just expounded? I don't know. I don't even know if that's the correct word to use. All I know is that it's just it's a problem. Is a lot of this game and a lot of really Kenjino games is that they're interesting ideas. I said turn around faster. I've forgotten how to run. B. I remembered how to run. The thing Kenjino games, they're all interesting, but they're also all manner of, I don't want to say shit, self-defeating maybe. I think no matter what, you're in for an interesting time. But this is a misery. So they walk forward, beeps, forever beep. Wait till you hear the roar. then turn around and go somewhere else in the maze. And I intended to do the whole stick to one side and eventually you'll find the way. But we kind of lost track of that along the way. Oh. Yes, I know, I know. And then we have to ask ourselves, is this the same? Is this the sulfur hallway that I've been through before? Is this going to take us back to the computer? Did I miss something in the computer room? And do I have all the tools that I need? And I am purely ignorant of the solution. Oh, sure we can do this. Well, shit, we can do it if we run. We're just slow. Oh. How's about that? Normally you see video games and conveyor belts normally means no, you can't do this no matter how hard you try, but... Alright. Laura's got good legs on her. Oh my god, Did the sound designer recently get his xylophone? I found a thing. Oh wait, well, I guess I did find a thing. just not in a way that's positive. Unless, of course, the positive that we're looking for is a sweet release, in which case was, but we weren't. Again, before the save system being what it is, I think is actually great. For a short game, you want to, because, like I said before, it's like a limited save system can only do so much. Making a limited save system where loading is going to make your saves even more limited. Is one, funny, but two, it actually, again, because you get complacent, because I saved recently, I'll do whatever, I'll throw my arse around every which way, bumping against everything, because, oh, I just saved the game. And removing that, and having some penalty for it, means that you can't relax.
Voice record number 015. Laura
Unfortunately,
Lewis.
it's in this
one
game.
of the formless organisms which attacked Parker and Marcus in the
game,
elevator en route to Kimberly's present
trial
location.
and error. It's in the
I
game
escaped
where
from the elevator
you bumble
and took
around
refuge
and
inside the duct system.
Oh
I will
no,
proceed
invisible
towards the
enemy.
floor where Kimberly is located.
40 left. Come on, open the inventory for the love of God. I'm trying to think, if I looked at a guide, would that even help me? Because the problem running into here is it's not, oh, I don't know what to do. I know what to do. It's just a matter of navigating the bullshit to get it. And the bullshit isn't even exactly that bullshitty. It's just stumble around a maze until you find the solution. So let's just try hugging the wall. And we'll see where it takes us. Alright, we're back at the start. And this left takes us to another fan. Then we get this bump. We get this bump. You're taking another left, that's a fan. Another left, another fan. And now we have an enemy. Conveyor. Left. Now, did we do a full loop? With infinite laughs did we loop. Alright, we haven't looped, we're back at the power station. More lefts! Screw you, couldn't bear back. We might run towards it. Why was there no that time? Ah. A maze with infinite and a maze with invisible enemies, I would easily bash my head against it until we get to the end of it. But it's tied. It's tied with the save system. And so it means I don't want to bash my head against it, but that means I want to be careful with it. But I don't want to be careful with it because I'm fed up with the premise. I guess that means we should save state. If we want to see the game through, it's what we would have to do. And considering how many penalties that I've taken save-wise, it's entirely possible I can't even finish the game if I did just say save state this one spot. I'm going to save state this one spot. Because fuck it. I want to see the rest of the game, but my patience for the game is at an all-time low. Oh my god, let's sit through this again. $30 yet. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to painstakingly go in here and get this card. We're going to put it in. Like this. Card! Nom nom nom. Alright, now it's sufficiently wet. In you go. Up the ladder goes. Up we go. Up the ladder. Only our right foot apparently makes sound. Maybe our soles of our shoes have some metal on them, but the left one's all dirty. And now we reach toward the labyrinth. And magic, we pull. And now forward we go. We can't take. Let's try not to go for entire left. Let's try to go left until some point. I don't know where I'm going to go left to. I feel like now we'll take a right. That's just but now we're on the fans. Yep. Okay, let's try straight ahead. Let's go back to the lefts. Is this just loop? The loops? God damn it. I think this leads around here anyway. Well, no, it takes us to there. So all our last takes us to here. So do I need to find another way around there? I wish they had a map. If there is a map, and I have somehow missed it, then fair enough. That's the thing. I may have missed a map. It's entirely possible that I should know where I have to go. I was trying to figure out, when I went through this when I was recording before, did I not never walk through the steam? Because I just realised I'm running through the steam. Did I do that before? May have. May have. Screw you, conveyor belt located in the fence system. They really need to get there to go through that particular one. That's why the conveyor belt's there, you see. And I'm back. What one's this? Oh, we have done a full lap. Yippity feckin' yay. Do you know what a full lap means? Alright, let's go again, because I don't want to bother putting in that stupid key card. Turn around, Laura, turn around. We want to go back this way. There's a conveyor belt here. Here. No, turn Laura, turn Laura, turn the Laura around. Wait, is it in front of me now? And that takes us, yep, let's put back here. God damn. And what one's this? God damn it. Oh, did I miss something in this computer? Could I use the computer more than I'm able? You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna look. I'm just going to look. Dearest Internet, take me by the hand, guide me through the vents of Enemy Zero. Help this blind, bumbling imbecile make his way through. Help this blind, bumbling imbecile figure out how to type on a keyboard that moves slightly. Enemy Zero, opening the thing. Yes, the game does indeed have 4 discs. Duct system. Wait, let's make sure we're correct here. Once the enemy is going to enter the elevator, just when Laura thinks she can relax, an enemy. The duct system. A map is a must here. Make a map as soon as you start roaming about. Are you saying that do you mean in the game or do you mean in real life? I'm going to have to assume you mean in real life. I'm going to hope that's what you mean and I haven't missed some mapping system. Wait, the first thing to do is grab a gun in the data room. Is that... Hold on. You tell me there's a fucking gun in here? I mean, this looks like a data room. If you were to take a room and say, ooh, data room. This looks like a room of data. The locker. George. Okay, doesn't open. Yes, Laura, no. Did I not do that? Legitimately, did I not do that? Did I do that and turns out you have to do it multiple times to get it to open? Is that... What the feck? Knob designed this thing. And I feel like I saw that cutscene before with the thing opening, but I didn't think any. I mean, guess lesson learned. Watch cutscenes multiple times because maybe it's actually a different one. Now I need to find my way back so I can charge it. If we walk left, I know if we'll manage. And then presumably that will allow us then to go down, when I kept going left where we got to the dead end. Balls. Balls, balls, balls. Yep. I may as well testing that gun as well. If I'm not mistaken, it's a different model. So if we keep hanging left, we'll eventually come across it. And we're back at the start. That should be another vent. Another vent, I mean another van. It's all vents. Our whole world is vents. Sooner or later, we're going to come across some confidential information on vents. Because people try to one-up each other on their knowledge of vents. Right. So here's the thing. Given our save, I was going to say the state of our saves. We can't save anytime soon. We're on disc 1 of 3. And we have lost most of our save. The hell's this? Your name. Oh my god. Alright, well. George is what we're going to have to go for. What? No, I wanted to use that. Oh my god. I'm guessing because they ID the guns. Put the gun back in, Laura. I tried to see it because nothing's happening. Why is nothing appearing? And just then I realized I forgot this game has a floating hand, and I guess the floating hand is off screen. Yes, Laura, I don't see how you're shocked about the keyboard's presence. Really, you should be familiar with this stuff, considering the fact you're on this ship. I'm holding up. I'm holding up. I'm holding up. Why is nothing happening? Had the press it. Alright, had the press it. George. I hope you don't have a name that has... I'd say probably only... I hope your name doesn't have 2 more characters. If you have a name that is more than 8 characters long, tough titty. Me. Okay. Hooray! Now we have the means to defend ourselves. But we need to test this gun just to ensure that it's the same build up. Because the last thing I need to do is run up and go for the timing that I did before and just get shit launched in our face. Right, let's see. It's exactly the same. What? Oh no, we have 1 charge! We have 1 charge! One! Well, that's good to know. Well, this is a cooldown. Oh, we're gonna have to put the password in every time, aren't we? Oh, we don't. I guess you put in the name and it grants some. They may pay like an hour access, and then you have to log in again. Right. Okay, well, we need to back up. We need to give him space because we need to properly time it since he's on the conveyor belt. And wait. We're just gonna wait. Once we hear the yell, then we start. Maybe we can go around. Oh, god damn it. Turn, Laura, turn. Fucking hell. No! It really is one. It is one. One charge. One passenger. Game! Game! How did you take the empowerment of finding a gun and somehow kick me in the bollocks again? I forgot the prep. Oh, Laura, stop fiddling around with it, for God's sake. No, don't you put the button down. I fucking wonder. I wonder what the button does. 'Tis a mystery to all, especially people who are in some degree of command in this fucking ship. Charge the fucking thing, for the love of God. Well, at least you don't have to put the name in multiple times. I love it when we finally make progress. There's something to hamper it. Hey, we made it so the events have multiple enemies. Alright. You have a gun. Good. You only has one shot. Oh. And we have to make it so the player has to go through a plethora of mandatory, lengthy, sluggish-ass cutscenes. Oh. Are we sure about all that? Yes. 'Tis the vision. If the player thinks that they may have to sit through a slog, that it adds to the tension and the horror. Nothing says horror like lament for simply engaging with the game. Lament for engaging with the game and xylophones. Oh, oh my, oh wow, this is the game now. This is the game. This is what we do. We trundle forward. We hear rawr. We charge the thing because we need to shoot it. We get nothing. We run back. We charge it up. And then we repeat this process until eventually, maybe, God willing, Kenji, you know, are you looking on us today? Are you happy? Do you wish to grant us the progress? Do you wish to have the enemy walk towards us in such a way that we can actually, hit it so we don't have to do this farce again? No? Ah, well, maybe next time he will. It's just, I want to like this game. I want to like it. Oh God, I want to like it. There's so many interesting aspects to it. I appreciate a game that is willing to, in a sense, middle finger the player. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. But there's a difference between just a middle finger player of a gun that can only have one charge and eventful many enemies, and having that, but also having the excruciating process of trying to refill the gun for what is, as far as I can tell, effectively mandatory weapon of the event. If it was optional, That would be something. That would be perfectly fine. If we could Resident Evil it and get through the game without having to fire a single shot, that would be fine. But we don't have that, it seems, from as far as I can tell. And yes, I am not moving and continuing to talk because we are going once more into the labyrinth. And when we have descended, we have re-emerged. Because, goddamn, I am done. I am giving myself as many ways as possible to continue playing this game. There are other games we've played where I played for a bit and said, you know what, I don't want to do this, and we just stopped. I want to try with this one. No! I forgot about the buzzer. We have to wait until we hear the buzzer and then we charge. So no, that one was on me. Is it on me enough for me to not do this? No. It is not. We're on the first disc and it's already all falling apart. Wait. Oh, thank God! Now, we retreat once more! To charge the bloody gun! Ah! I just looked at how long this has been going on for. It's been nearly 40 minutes. I've been stuck from returning to this game. Been stuck in the vents for nearly 40 minutes. And we finally have something that we can at least delude ourselves and call it progress. No beeps. No beeps. No beeps in the area xylophone. But of course, the peace has to be short-lived. What was that? Eat my ass! This is where we were before. So this is where we were before. This is where we were before. Look at it. What emergency? Yeah, yes. Quiet. Agreement. It's an emergency, so let me in. What? Oh. I see. This is not. So this is progress. But we can't go on. Do we have to shoot it? That would be very silly. But I'm not going to rule it out. On the upside, I do believe we have free reign of the vents. The downside, I am fed up with these fucking vents and not paying much heed into where's where. That's the start? No. I'm going to say that's the exit. And I'm going to say, as still as it is, that we have to shoot it. Or we have to actually use like the computer. Actually, the red lights are on. The red lights mean a bad thing, does it not? That's what typically what red lights mean. Red light mean bad thing? Yes? So maybe we need to kill everything in the vents. And then that allows that makes the emergency subside. Time to charge the gun again. Right. Before we do anything with the gun, I'm going to press every button once again. This is so silly that if I actually have to shoot it with a gun. I must have missed something in one of the rooms. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because like you see here, the... Oh, fuck it, let's just try. Yep, it's dumb. Now we go back and charge the gun again. Ah! I wasn't thinking. I just wanted it to be done. That's the thing too. The fact that this gun is required. If you find things that you have to kill an enemy because it's camped right here, then you have to run back, and then you have to run here and shoot this. So you have 2 mandatory runs to this location, and then if you want to be safe about it, you have to go back again, making it 2 runs back and 3 runs to the elevator. Swear to God, Laura, if you drop this one too.